Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Rebel Rush Cosmetics channel. I am Bianca, the owner of Rebel Rush, which is a sensitive skincare solution. So, market season, of course, that's what I like to talk about, is upon us, and I'm currently not doing markets. Here's why. Markets is where I make my money, but I currently do not have my own vehicle, which means I have to rent a vehicle. If I do not make enough return on the market, it's really just moving money from one account to another. Also, I missed my favorite market of the year, which was the Carefree Black Girl Cookout. I really love that one. The reason why I did not attend that one is because it's an 8 hour show technically, and I take my 1 year old with me. That is just far too much for him, and he's starting to walk around now. That would have been a lot. It's already a lot setting everything up with him and then taking him. I just decided that that was not what was best. So what I am doing now is setting up solutions which honestly need to be in place in the first place for, I don't want to say sales, but suggestive selling. Also, I started going live on TikTok, and that is where my last two videos come from, but I wanted to directly do something for YouTube. So if you want to come with me on this journey of growing my business, which please do, I would love to have you. Remember to link, like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments. I promise I talk back. If you don't want to leave a public comment, feel free to email me. Bianca at rebelrushcosmetics.com is my email. Also, I set this up the other day. I think I'm going to, let's see, can you see that? So these are, hold on, you can't. Boom, that might be better. These are suggestive colors that I had on the live the other day for like if you have brown eyes, and I'm going to do one for each eye color, the greens, the blues. I heard gray eyes don't exist, but I definitely have gray eyes in my family, so we're going to do that too. What I want to do is swatch the color next to them, and these are just like enhancements for selling. Also, what I have right over here in my planner, which I did this in July, and I only got through to two. It is literally Libra season started today. I'm off. I'm behind. So I'm gonna set this one out at 4:44 this evening because I like to do them in the morning, like first thing in the morning. So I'm a big zodiac girly. Okay, I love that. It's one of the things that make me pretty happy, and I have Virgo's Revenge, which is a candle, but I do want to go through and just do a scent for each of the signs and then also go through for the scent for each of the elements. But let's get back to what this is. This is a list of candle suggestions, excuse me, as well as lip gloss. So the reason I just look like that, I'm looking down at what I picked out for Libra, which like I said, well, I'm filming this on September 23rd, but you might get it a little bit after that. The candle is affordable luxury, but the lip gloss is kinky. That's actually what I have on today, which is probably my favorite one. It's a green. It's a dark green. So what I'm going to do, and let me write this down because I like to forget, is link kinky on this video. So I have this in July, and we're going to write that down. And my hope today, I already have like a little template set up because I sent out one for Leos and I sent out one for Virgos. So they'll all kind of look the same. So in the email, it's just the suggestions of the lip gloss and the candle, which I don't think I'm gonna do like the body scrubs or anything because I do like to incorporate the guys into it too. But candles, hello, no gender. Let's do it. Um, yeah, but I'm gonna link this lip gloss that I have on. And don't forget to use YouTube 20 so you can get your 20% off discount. And then I just realized I'm using this uppity, bubbly voice. This is my business voice, but I want to show you who I am. This is my regular voice, but I don't want to be kind of drowning, if that makes sense. Like boring. I'm a very monotone speaking person. Let's see. Excuse me. So now that I wrote that down, and I was going to actually um, delete that, but I'm gonna keep it in there because I'm at the point where I have to write everything down and then I plan things. So the other day I decided that I will also like to launch the body oil on October 8th. I have not even started with the funneling system, and I wrote that down when I recorded on the 22nd. And I did it after midnight, which is why I felt like it was a couple days ago. A lot of times I just record in the middle of the night because, like right now, it's nap time for the baby, and we're going to get into that. So I was kind of putting off launching this body oil, which I really should have not done. The reason I was putting it off is because let me fix my posture. I was trying to figure out how to scent it. And then I remembered this is a sensitive skincare solution. So literally the first one should be unscented. So tears of thy enemies is what I call it because why would we not moisturize our skin and oil ourselves up in the tears of our enemies? Do you like that? Because I think I like that. I like that a lot. And that one's just what it's going to be. I want to launch it on October 8th. And then also on my website, and I'll come back and talk about this a little bit later. I want to pull pictures together for the glitter kits, which would be the pigment and the glitters at a discount, and you just buy them together. So if you, for instance, buy Dreams, which is my deep blue pigment that I make, and then no, Blue Sands is, excuse me, and then you buy Dreams, which would be the identical, almost identical blue glitter topper that will go on it. If you buy them separately, it comes to $17. But if you buy them together, there's a $2 discount, and then you get them for $15 over on my website, rebelrushcosmetics.com. I have these plans, and then I am going to start video documenting, excuse me, documenting. I'm going to start documenting the plans as I go through. So then that way we are growing our business together. Please don't forget to sign up for the emails. And if you do, and when you shop with me, use YouTube 20. That way I know that one, you saw the YouTube. Two, that this is definitely worth it because the further I get in this, the more I am. It lets me know that this is definitely a journey that I need to keep moving forward with because I'm going to be completely honest. As a small business owner, as an entrepreneur, a lot of people don't talk about it, but there are so many signs that say, don't do it. Just stop, go get a 9 to 5. I don't want to do that. My life is not set up in a way that is conducive with a 9 to 5. And at this point, baby, I'm just trying to sell about 25 candles real quick. I need some new gym clothes. That's neither here nor there. But also, I am going to put a link on my personal YouTube channel. So if you kind of want to see what I'm up to on the outside of Rebel Rush, you can. But I do invite you to stay. Subscribe if you've been this far. Drop a comment like a shooting star because let's reach for the stars. So we're going to get these emails together. I have the whole thing here. And then I think I'm going to come back when I do the swatching and put it here just so you can kind of see what we have. I'm not really sure the best way to swatch this. They do have like the little arm stickers so you can see it against skin like on Amazon. I might do that, but it's really at this point I'm trying to figure out the best way to do everything, not only for YouTube, put the swatches on the website, also on other social medias like TikTok. You can find me there at Rebel Rush Co. I would like to be more active there. And honestly, what I'm realizing today, scheduling is my friend. I had an email come out today that I completely forgot that I put up, and I put it out and scheduled it about the dirty chai candle because I'm like, oh, it's fall and that's literally the best selling candle. And I think I was talking about like the national days, like National Coffee Day and things. I really need to get on top of that, which is a good idea. If you have a small business, you know how they're like National Donut Day, International Cat Day. I don't know where all this stuff came from. But if we find it out together and we are scheduling out, it's kind of like what's the old commercial, fix it and forget it. That's exactly what happened because I did have an email come out this morning. I was like, oh, when did I do this? But it was not the email that it was supposed to be. So, room for error, but don't forget. And this is why I have all these things written down. So, next up on my list, as soon as we get out of here, is to go ahead on and put the Libra up so it can get out in less than 2 hours. Okay. Well, there is that. Please don't forget to look on the website. Sign up for the emails too, so maybe you'll get your email as well. RebelRushCosmetics.com. Thank you for tuning in. Bye.